Hello and welcome back to the channel. This week we are touring a charming little suburb just north of Dallas. It's known for its convenient and comfortable style of living. This week we're in Richardson, Texas. Richardson is located right between Dallas and Plano, sitting along Highway 75. This suburb gives you the perfect mix of suburban life while also putting you a very short distance to the city. The population of Richardson is just over 116,000 people, and this city is actually split between Dallas and Collin County. Richardson has been nicknamed the Telecom Corridor, and that's because there is a slew of telecommunications headquarters located here in Richardson. Some of the big names that you may have heard of are Verizon, AT&T, Cisco Systems. There's also other headquarters in different industries like Blue Cross Blue Shield of Texas. Texas Instruments is a really big one up here in Richardson. State Farm Insurance, United Healthcare. And for this reason, there is a lot of talent that is attracted to this area. We've got young professionals who are looking to get into Texas Instruments. We also have younger families who are relocating to this area to be closer to work. So I feel like Richardson is that perfect in between. You've got the suburb life, but you're not too far away that you can't get into all the entertainment and shopping and fun things to do down in Dallas. And speaking of young families who relocate to this area, Richardson takes pride in its academics and education system. The Richardson Independent School District, RISD, is known for its high academic standards and diverse programs. The city is also home to the University of Texas at Dallas. Now, before we get into the ISD ratings and such, I disclose this in every single video, but it's so important, so I'm saying it again. If you are buying a home here in Texas area, always want to look at the school ratings, even if you don't have kids, even if it's not necessarily super important to you. It is important for resale value, because if you have a house and it's got really bad school ratings, that takes a huge chunk of your potential buyers away. So yeah, that's my disclosure. Now let's get into the school ratings. So Richardson ISD has really good schools overall. You've got about 55 schools. Total enrollment is a little over 37,000 students. Student-teacher ratio 13:1. This is pretty average for the DFW area as well as Texas. This district ranks in the top 50%. But again, every school is gonna be a little bit different. So if you're looking for specifically an elementary school, middle school, high school, I would highly recommend to look at the ratings for those specific schools. I'll link down below a couple of my go-to resources to check for school ratings, just so you've got that in your back pocket. So now let's talk about the real estate market here in Richardson. So overall, the median home price in Richardson sits around $450,000. So when I was doing some research on this area and looking into neighborhoods and just driving around, I got a whole new perspective on Richardson. I really did. And I think I've picked 3 really great neighborhoods to kind of show you the overall feel of Richardson. I feel like there's some neighborhoods in certain areas that it's like, just drive through this neighborhood and you will know exactly the MO of Richardson. And I feel like all 3 of these neighborhoods that I've picked out will do just that. One of the first neighborhoods is Richardson Heights. This is a really popular neighborhood. If you know Richardson, you probably have heard of Richardson Heights. It's a huge neighborhood. You've got a lot of single family homes here, single story. They're mid-century moderns. They're super cute. They have like that 3-2 layout, so they're typically a little bit smaller. You may see something for like 1,500 square feet, closer to that 400,000 mark. So it's right under the average price point in Richardson. So really great prices here. If you're someone who is looking to get into the market, you don't have a huge budget, maybe you're young professional, you're a young family, maybe you're single and you're wanting to buy a house, I would say this area of Richardson and Richardson Heights may be a great area for you to start looking. Now, Heights Park is another neighborhood that's really popular. It's right beside Richardson Heights. They're sister neighborhoods, if you will. Heights Park is super cute. It's centered around just that, Heights Park, which is a cute little park in the middle of that neighborhood. You've got some sports fields over there. There were some kids playing a little soccer game whenever I went, so super cute. There's a couple other little parks scattered through these neighborhoods, so a lot of people walking around, lots of kids going up and down the streets, going to the park, going back home. So we've talked about Richardson Heights, we've talked about Heights Park, and the third one that I want to mention is the Canyon Creek area. Now this is a beautiful area that I didn't know too much about until I started doing some research and I was driving through this neighborhood getting some B-roll for you guys, but it is absolutely beautiful. I would say Canyon Creek is maybe just a little bit of a step up above Richardson Heights and Heights Park, just in price point and the kind of homes you're gonna find here. I would say a lot of Richardson Heights and Heights Park, I would say majority you're gonna find like starter homes. So they're gonna be a little bit smaller, that like 3-2 layout that I was talking about. And they're gonna be at a little bit of a lower price point. And then Canyon Creek, you're gonna get a bigger house, potentially a bigger lot. Just kind of depends on where you're sitting in this neighborhood, but the price point's gonna be a little bit higher. So here in Canyon Creek, some of these homes back to the golf course, the Canyon Creek Country Club. It's not a gated community, it's wide open. So again, if you're looking in this area, I would highly recommend just driving through there. It's a beautiful drive. There's lots of different kinds of homes here. Some new construction. There was a street of homes, and I'll show you here, but it had beautiful newer homes. These had to be constructed in the last like year or two, and they were absolutely stunning. Now these homes would be closer to like that $1 million mark. They may be a little bit above $1 million. So that's an option that you can find here in Canyon Creek. And then another option is you can find these older homes that need to be renovated. Canyon Creek Country Club is in the heart of the Canyon Creek neighborhood. It offers a variety of different things to do, including a championship 18-hole golf course, 13 outdoor tennis courts, and 4 being indoor courts, 3 pools of the resort style experience, and it's a pretty social club with award-winning chefs. Richardson is home to over 30 parks, providing ample opportunities for outdoor activities. The Spring Creek Nature Area is a 58-acre nature preserve, and it's a favorite among Richardson residents. And there's over 87 miles of trails and walkways across this city. This may be another reason for you to check out Richardson. Well, that wraps up this video on Richardson. I hope this was helpful. I hope you learned a little something new about the Richardson area. If you are relocating to the area, like I said, my contact information is down below. I would love to help you figure out where your perfect pocket here is in DFW. And if you want me to tour another suburb, if you have a recommendation for me on where to go next, please comment down below. I would love to tour suburbs that you guys want to see, so feel free to comment that. And if nothing else, I will see you on the next video.